Okay, ready?
Yes.
Let's start. Okay. Hello, doctor.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Could you please tell me your name?
My name is Mr. Smith.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Smith. What seems to be the problem today?
Actually, doctor, I work in a very busy office, and
Okay.
uh, I travel a lot. I travel for business trips. So I have difficulty with my sleep.
Okay.
A few months ago, I actually went to my doctor
All right.
and I asked for some sleeping pills. The doctor prescribed some of them, and they were very good.
Mm-hmm.
They're called something called like temazepam or something like that.
Okay.
And so, yes, I think I would like to have some more of those, please.
Oh, I see. Uh, we will talk about it, but let me ask you a few questions first. What do you mean about your having problem with your sleep? Could you just tell me more about it?
Oh, it's very hectic, It's because of the time zone. I've traveled to China and come back, and then
Okay.
my whole day is ruined basically, and yeah, I can't just sleep. So I take one of these tablets, and that helps a lot.
How long have you had this problem? Is it just
It's been a couple of months, just a few months now.
okay? And then when you're not in trouble, do you have problem with your sleep in your home country here?
Yes, of course. Yeah, but that's like always because we're so busy now, and while we're busy, I need it. Actually, it helps me to cope.
Okay. And do you take it quite regularly, the pill, or sometimes?
To be honest, yes. I mean, in the last month, I've been taking it every night. Yes.
And have you noticed any change into the results?
No, not really. I think, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't have, uh, yeah, maybe sometimes I'm feel like I need to take two of those, but no, I've been taking one
And do you
every night.
smoke, Mr. Smith?
Pardon?
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
Okay. And how about caffeine? Do you take a lot of coffee,
Uh,
tea?
Coffee. Well, in the morning, if I have to sober up a bit, yes, I take a coffee, a cup of coffee. Yes.
Okay. What do you think about your sleeping problem? But do you have any idea about it? What is the cause?
Oh, it's work. It's basically, yeah. It's because we're always busy, and I mean, yes. And so, why do you ask these questions, doctor?
Well, honestly, Mr. Smith, I think having another course of the sleeping pill doesn't help you because you mentioned that sometimes you need to have two of them, and
Right.
also the cause is your workload and the stress. So it's just if you take the pill, you're just trying to treat the symptom, not the actual cause of the problem, which is your work and the stressful situation that you are. So
Uh,
we
uh,
need to
uh,
work on it to find
no,
another way,
doctor.
another solution.
Yeah, I cannot cope without these tablets. I mean, how could I cope? It's basically, uh, yeah, especially when I'm traveling. Well, I can actually take fewer or maybe actually come off them when my job is a bit slower. Could I have another prescription for now?
It's against our health protocol, and we cannot prescribe this for you, honestly. But I would advise you to do another thing, another solution for your sleep, because there is a chance of getting dependent to this tablet, and it's not just only for you. This is actually a fact for everyone, and we don't want to make another problem for you. So it's not possible for me to have another prescription for you.
Uh, okay. Okay, what should I do now?
So I think if you just could consider to having just
Okay, right. So, yeah, how does that feel?
خب فکر میکنم همه رو توضیح دادیم.
Okay, so you feel okay. What score? از 10 چند؟
از 10 به خودم این دفعه یکم مهربون ترم 7 میدم.
Okay. Right. So what was done well?
Again, information gathering, report.
Okay, rapport. You know, this is pronounced rapport. Yeah, rapport.
Report.
No, not rapport. Rapport.
Rapport. Okay.
Rapport. It's a French word. Okay, it's rapport. Rapport. Okay. Okay. Info gathering. Okay. Exploring ice.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Sympathy.
So you had the structure and information giving.
Yes.
Okay. Info giving. Okay. So you showed empathy. How did you show empathy?
I told them that. I think I told them that. Yeah. You're busy because of your job. Maybe I shouldn't. I didn't. I don't know.
No, you did it.
I do anything?
No,
Did I do anything? No, I didn't.
no, you didn't actually. You just said, well, you could say, "Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that," and yeah, I understand it must be difficult. So empathy means understanding someone's difficulty and telling them that you understand their difficulty. Okay. Okay. So right. Okay. So rapport was good. When you were asking questions and when I was talking, you said yes, okay, attentive, non-judgmental. Okay. Info gathering, you did very well. It was quite long. Right. Any summarizing? You did?
No, I didn't.
Okay. It was probably not necessary, but you could do that. You could say, yes. So basically, you've been taking temazepam for 2 months, and in the last month, you've taken every night. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay. And then, so ideas, concerns, expectations. What was his idea?
His idea was he is busy at work and this is the problem. And I asked, what do you think it might be the cause?
Okay.
Because later I wanted to tell you that the cause is about your work, and I did that.
Concern?
The concern is that I can't cope without the pill. Please just prescribe it for me.
Okay, good. Okay. So, and any cue?
The cue was I can't cope, something like that.
Okay. I can't cope without it. But then, so what can you say when he says I can't cope without it?
Maybe I could say that yes, I understand. It must be very difficult. I know I can imagine how it's difficult, but it's not good for your health, and there is a chance of dependency and making another problem.
Okay, good.
On top of the problem that you have.
And you could have said, what did you do before
Okay.
taking these pills? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Anything else? So you had a good structure. You actually signposted, but about information giving, at some point you said it's against our protocols.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's against our health protocol to prescribe the sleeping pill for a long time.
Where does that come from, this protocol?
This is the health protocol. Actually, I think there is a protocol for that.
Yeah, there's a policy in BNF, and I mean, basically, benzodiazepines should not be prescribed for more than 2 weeks.
Yes.
Maximum 1 month, and they shouldn't be taken every night. Right, but yeah, instead of protocol, what you could say was that I understand your autonomy. Okay, I understand why you want it, but it's not your best interest. Okay,
Okay.
and it's actually going to be harmful. Okay, so I cannot prescribe it for you. So basically, what you could say is instead of saying protocol, you can use your ethical principles. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
you remember ethical principles?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so that's beneficence, and this is do no harm. So
Yes.
it's not in your best interest,
Yes.
and it will be harmful, and
Yeah.
we don't want that. You mentioned it. You mentioned that it's going to, it can cause dependence. Or we can't say um, um, there is a high risk of
Dependency for
dependency.
this sort of
Okay,
medication, and
that's
it's
right.
not beneficial for you, and we
That's
don't
right.
want to
And
do
it is.
something which is harmful for
Mm,
you. Hmm?
and use this word likely, very likely to cause
Like.
harm. Okay,
Mm.
so it's we don't usually speak absolute. We just say it's very likely, it's highly likely,
Okay.
it's less likely, it is unlikely. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Um, so dependent. What is the preposition for dependent?
The
You will
purpose
be dependent.
on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just said once. You said dependent too. Okay.
Yes.
But so that's it. It was a mistake, obviously. Okay. Good. I think yeah, you did. Except for this one, I think. Just what you could do is yes, to show empathy. And to summarize, maybe, and also to uh, and not to say protocol. Actually, you can say yeah, you can say it is against our policy, or it is um, based on the guidelines.
Right.
But you know, guidelines are just for guidance. You don't have to stick to them. Okay.
Yes.
But you need to have a good reason not to use the guidelines. So you need to have a very strong reason to say, okay, I prescribe you more than a month of benzodiazepines, and you can explain this to the patient that you need to have a very strong case to be able to prescribe this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. Well, I would say this is, I mean, the same thing. I would say, I would probably give you 9 out of 10. And you did very well.